Hello, my friends. Welcome into day 15 of our new catalog tour. We've been doing videos every day for the first 15 days of May, which now looking back was kind of crazy since I was in Mexico for a good chunk of that, but we made it. We're on our last day, and today I have something really fun to share with you. So as I mentioned yesterday, we have 11 new packs of paper. So this is a mix of 6x6 and 12x12 papers, but when you do the paper share card camp, this is how they come. They'll be labeled. They'll have a little sticker here, but these are like my working packs so that I can make the cards for paper share card camp. So how I do my paper shares is you get a half pack of each paper. If it's 12x12, it gets cut down to 6x6. Obviously, if it's 6x6, it stays 6x6. And then with each pack of paper, you'll also get a card that we make as well together. So I usually have a day for the annual catalog. It's 2 days set aside, and all of that information will be coming out later this week. I think Friday is the day I have it set to go out, and it will basically be the packs of paper plus your cards, and then we picked, I have 2 days, and I don't remember the days off the top of my head, I'm sorry, that I have set aside for us to go through the videos, but all the details will be in the email on Friday, so watch for that. But I thought I would show you the 11 packs of paper that are included in the paper share. So I'm just going to flip through these really quick. This is the Wildly Flowering, very pretty. This is actually the one I'm going to use for a project today that copies something I received in Mexico for one of the swaps. So this one's really pretty. This is part of a sweet collection as well, so there is a stamp set and die set that goes with that. All right, then we have the To the Market. This is also a sweet. That paper was 12x12 initially, so is this one. It's called To the Market. It's also a sweet collection. It's got a cute little stamp set and bundle. And then it's got this really fun 12x12 paper that I've cut down to 6x6 for the paper share. So each paper pack that you get will also have a card associated with it, and we will make those together during the live event, the paper share event, which I think I'm going to do on a weekend this time around, just because it's easier for me as well. This one is a interesting mix of things. I think it's called Flowers and Frames or something like that. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's got 3 12x12 sheets of paper, and so this is the front and back of those. So 3 full 12x12 sheets, and then it's got 2 12x12, actually 3 12x12 sheets, 2 that are all die cut pieces. So for this, you'll get one of the 2 die cut piece pages. So there's 2 12x12 full sheets of die cuts in ephemera. So I will punch them all out for you and put those in, and then so you might get a little bit different than somebody else. And then there's also one sheet of, there's actually 6 total of these little squares, so you'll get half of them. So basically you're getting a half a pack still, so you'll get those pieces. This is not part of a suite really, but it has a coordinating stamp set, so that is one of them as well. And then this is the Mediterranean Blooms, which I've showed you during these videos. This is the 6x6 version. So it's 12x12 paper. We cut that down to 6x6. So you get all of this and the coordinating card for that. Then we have this one, I think is the Thoughtful Journey, which is a 6x6 paper pack. Yeah, so this one you get a little bit more because there's a lot of designs for these. So you get front and back of each design. And so they're all kind of watercolor wash here. But lots of pretty patterns with this one. This one is also a sweet collection. So it has a stamp set and bundle that is associated with it as well. You can see. I love this one. So pretty. Lots of ways to use these, and actually Nate used this paper on his Mother's Day card that he did last week, so super fun. All right, and then we have the 12x12. Well, the paper is 12x12, obviously. Again, this is all cut down to 6x6 for the paper share. This is the Unbounded Beauty paper. and I used this in the beginning of our video series. This features all the new in colors, and again, it's a full suite collection. This one's actually a double suite collection, so it has 2 bundles associated with it. And it also has a glimmer pack of paper too. That's also 12 by 12. All right, next up we have the Take to the Sky. This is 12 by 12 as well. We did a scrapbook page and a card with this suite. Again, it's a whole suite collection. It has an embellishment and a bundle. Lots of pretty paper. So again, you get all of this paper as part of the Paper Share Card Camp. And as I said, I will have more details on that later this week. I just didn't have it all together for you yet for this video, so not quite ready to launch it. So you'll have to get one more email from me on Friday, and then we'll go back to our regularly scheduled program. This is the Country Woods paper. This is also 12 by 12. We used this with the birdhouse, the country birdhouses. This is also a double. It's a mega suite. It's got 2 stamp sets and dies and 2 packs of paper. And some coordinating ribbon, I believe it is. So that's Country Woods. And then also part of that collection is Country Lace. Let me show you that one. Again, the paper is 12 by 12, but we're going to cut that down to the 6 by 6 for the paper share. And this one, with the paper packs, like I said, you'll have a little label on them, and it will tell you what size the paper is, what the item code is, all the cost, and all that kind of stuff too, just so you'll have it all readily available in case you decide you really like one of the collections. You'll be able to reorder it very easily. So that's part of that double mega collection. And then this one is called, oh, I forget the name of this one. Colorful Life or something, I forget, but this one's really fun for those of you that love like RG, what is it, Roy Arrow, I forget what it is. It's been a long time since I worked in the art department. Roy G Biv, it's basically the color wheels thing. Yeah, anyway, I clearly don't know what I'm talking about because I haven't dealt with that in eons ago, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So all the bright colors. This is a beautiful paper pack. This is actually 6 by 6, so you get a few more pieces, a few more designs in those typically because they usually have more patterns when they're 6 by 6. So that's that one. And then last but not least is Lily Pond Lane. This one's also a 6 by 6, so it's got a few more sheets. This one's really cute. I believe it also has, this is a sweet collection as well. So actually, so is the one before us. So they have a full collection of coordinating products too. But this one's really cute. Nice and bright and springy. Look at the cute little ducks. So cute. So lots of fun ways to use this one as well. Kind of some scenes, some patterns, some cute little critters. So lots of variety in this pack of paper. There's some really fun samples in the catalog as well. And there you have it. So that's the 11 packs of paper you'll get as part of the Paper Share Card Camp. So I'm actually going to copy a card I got from Amy Coombs. This was one of the ones I got in Mexico as one of my swap cards. So I'm going to copy this one, but we're going to use different pattern paper. And I had to use a retiring die, or actually a retired die, because it's the only Misty Moonlight cardstock I have in my vicinity, so we had to go with it. All right, so I'm still starting with Crumb Cake, and I'm still going to do what she did in the background there and stamp the stamp set, or the flowers. I'm using the Country Flowers stamp set because the paper I'm using is the Wildly Flowering paper, but I do not have the coordinating stamp set for this, but I think this flower one will work perfectly. So I'm just going to stamp this along the edge. Okay. Perfect. All right, so it gives us a nice little border. And then, like I said, I only had this piece of Misty Moonlight. It's the only Misty Moonlight I have in my studio, so apparently I need to order more. And it was die cut using the Scallops and Contours dies, which retired. And I also had the coordinating white one here as well, so I'm going to layer those together for my layers. It's a little busy. Actually, maybe I won't use this one, because with the pattern and that, it looks really busy. So I actually think maybe we will cut a piece of paper, maybe 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Let me try doing that instead, because I feel like that's super busy with the double scallop and the flowers in the back. So let's do 4 1/4. I'm going to kind of straighten that out a little bit by 3 1/4. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I think I need to trim it down a little bit. But yeah, I think that's a little less busy. So let me just trim off a little bit here, because it was a little big. That's better. Okay. So now I'm using some of this flowering. I'm not using the super ornate stuff, because I didn't want it to be too crazy, but I wanted to showcase this blues because I love blue. So I just cut 3 pieces that are all, these 2 are 1 1/4, and I forget how tall they are. I think 3. Oh, and actually I think I wanted to stick this one down underneath first. So I'm gonna this is only 1 inch, and I'm gonna just stick it up the top here like this. They're kind of off measurements just because I wanted it to fit within the stitched lines of that scallop paper. For Amy's, she did, I think it was 1 1/2 by 3 for each of them. All right, so then we've got that, and then I'm going to actually use I think I'm going to use the polka dot ribbon. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the polka dot ribbon from the Latte Love collection, which is one of the online exclusives. So I think I'll do that. I'm just going to cut a little piece here. And then I probably will tie, I've got some linen thread here. Let's use that. I'm going to tie it on the side here. Let's put a little adhesive just to kind of hold it still for me, like that. I don't really want to tie a knot with it because it's super thick, so I'm going to just tie the end here with some linen thread. Like that. There we go. All right, and then, ow, I just cut my finger. My goodness. All right, so then I'm going to do that, and we can pop this up on the white with some dimensionals. Good thing I was using my ribbon scissors and not my paper snips. Those can do some damage, although I do think I broke skin, but it's not bleeding, so that's good. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and attach this to that white layer like that. And then I die cut some of the dies from the Flower Market dies, the Country Flower dies rather. So I'm gonna just put these, whoops, I've got some blobby glue here. It's starting to get hot in the studio because it's like upstairs, and so it's kind of an older house. It's got attic vibes when the air isn't on, so I think these are starting to get kind of melty from the heat. All right, so I'm going to put that down here. And then I don't know how, this is from the Nested Essentials, which I have, but for some reason my smallest one is missing. So I'm going to use this guy from the Spotlight on Nature dies, which I love. And we're just going to stamp Flower Market in the middle here, like that. And then I die cut a little flower from the pattern paper. I'm just not sure if I want to do yellow or pink. I think I'll do yellow. So we're going to pop this up as well. Like that. And we'll stick that here. And then I'm going to just use a little glue dot for this one. Okay. And we'll stick that right there. Okay, lift those up a little bit. Okay, and now this is going to get put onto here. And I'm going to, I think she popped it, but I'm going to put it on flat just because I have a lot of layers on this and that ribbon is pretty thick. So we'll put that like that. And then I think we need a little gem in the center there. And I actually have these really handy, so I'm just going to use this clear one here in the middle. And maybe we'll use a couple of the little ones down here. And up there. There we go. Very, very different look than the original. It's a little busier. I think she stamped off on the background, which I did not do. Probably should have. But I still like it. I think it's really pretty. A little bit different. But it's fun how you can do the same exact layout and they look completely different, right? So there you have it. Those are our 15 projects plus, because we did some extras for you, for the new catalog launch. I hope you guys had fun following along with the videos. As I said, stay tuned for the Papershare Card Camp info. That will be coming later this week. And I'm super excited to do some stamping with you for that. So stay tuned. And yeah, thank you so much for allowing me to be in your inbox every day this week. I hope, or every day this month so far. I hope you got some inspiration, and we will go back to our regularly scheduled program. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.